seems like the principal's friendship with the coach may have leaked into some of the decision making at that point.
Tonight, Douglas County's top cop is weighing in on a controversy uncovered by Denver 7 investigators. Did a principal cross the line by reaching out to investigators while his good friend was in the middle of a serious criminal investigation?
Well, Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kowaleski is back tonight with new information on his series of reports focusing on schools keeping parents in the dark. Tony?
And Shannon, a lot of Facebook opinions on this one. The issue centers on a decision made by Douglas County High School Principal Tony Kappas, decisions to text his friend Brian Stebbins. Stebbins was the school's English teacher and a softball coach. He was under investigation and eventually arrested for inappropriate sexual contact with one of his students. Fair to say, your detectives looked very closely at these text messages.
They did.
These 3 text messages got a lot of attention from Douglas County's sheriff. Did your detectives, did your investigators have those text messages before we found out about them?
We had some text messages, but not all of them. I can see where certain people on the outside would say, boy, that doesn't look right for the principal.
The texts appear to show a principal trying to get information in the middle of a criminal investigation for his friend, the coach. On March 31st, Principal Kappas texted Coach Stebbins, playing phone tag with the detective. No news as of this moment. 2 days later, Kappas again texted Stebbins. This time, I left multiple messages with the detective. I'm hoping something breaks tomorrow. And 2 days after that, I know the district has made multiple contacts with upper levels at the sheriff's office. Is that a problem?
Well, I don't think it's appropriate. I wouldn't have done it, but I'm not the principal.
How should the Douglas County Sheriff's Office react to what these text messages now say?
I think it's pretty evident that the principal interfered with an investigation.
Denver 7 Investigates asked 2 insiders to review the texts. Both were aware of the criminal investigation into the coach. Both requested anonymity because they fear retaliation. Is there any plausible reason for Mr. Kappas sharing what he did in those text messages?
There is no plausible reason. Based on his position, Mr. Kappas should have immediately ceased all communications with that individual, Mr. Stebbins.
Some look at these texts, Sheriff, and say that principal crossed the line.
Yeah.
By making the requests, by trying to get information, and then communicating it back to the coach.
Yeah. Probably not in very good taste, given the totality of the circumstances, for sure.
Tony Kowaleski from Denver 7.
How you doing?
As you know, I've been trying to talk to you. After declining our request for an interview to answer questions about his texting decisions, we met Principal Kappas outside his office. Will you explain to us why you made the decisions you did?
Have a great day, Tony. Appreciate it.
Why won't you talk to us, sir? Denver 7 has learned the Douglas County Sheriff's Office turned those texts over to the district attorney for possible criminal charges. But that review determined there was not a crime because detectives never shared any inside information with the principal. So the principal was not able to compromise the investigation.
And we didn't feel that it was a crime. We didn't feel that it rose to the occasion of obstructing, a government investigation.
Now, Sheriff Spurlock did turn the findings of his investigation over to the Douglas County School District for possible disciplinary action. We talked with the interim superintendent, who repeatedly supported the decisions by Principal Kappas. The district will not tell us if it disciplined the Douglas County High School principal for his actions during that criminal investigation. Shannon?